Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad al-Fatih lima ughliq wal khatim lima sabaq nasir al-haqq bil haqq wal hadi ila siratal mustaqim wa ala alihi haqqa qadrihi wa miqdarihi al-azim. Assalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa radiyallahu ta'ala anhu wa ashabi rasulillah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters in Islam, Iman and Islam. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Thank you for your patience. Alhamdulillah, it's been a very long, but very informative evening, so thank you so much for staying around. I would like to begin by expressing my deep gratitude and honor for having been invited for a second time to share a few humble words at this symposium that has hosted some of the most noble voices of our tariqah. Alhamdulillah. I'm grateful that Allah has allowed me to be amongst you. I'm greeting Jamiyatu Ansarudeen and thanking them for their efforts, particularly Sheikh Bukharian, who invited me to participate. I'm really grateful for your belief in me. Alhamdulillah. I would like to thank Imam Sheikh Tijani Sise for being the most gracious host to me here in Medina Bay, and finally to Sheikh Mani Sise, who gave me the permission to speak. My greetings to the family of Sheikh Ibrahim and to all the speakers who are here in attendance today. I'm greeting those who have traveled from different parts of the world to be here for the Mawlid. May our traveling in the month of Habibullah be for the sake of love and a means of nearness to him. I'm especially greeting my friends, my sisters who are over here from the UK, from the US, from Belgium, who are in the same group. All of the speeches, alhamdulillah, may Allah accept you and your sister, inshallah. I really want to take a moment to remember those from around the world who are yearning to be here. But for a reason only known to Allah, the path has not been open, and I'm asking that Allah allow them to receive the reward of being here, and that Allah grants them all proximity to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I am congratulating myself and you for having made it to the noble month of Rabi al-Awwal, and I'm thanking Allah for allowing us all to greet this noble month. This truly is a blessing that we cannot take for granted, because this year we have lost many pillars of our faith and community here in Medina Bay and all around the world. Many people from different told have returned back to Allah, and so we're asking that Allah allows us to treat this Rabi al-Awwal as though it was our last. We ask that Allah allows us to allow every salat al-Fatihi that we recite to be like a seed planted into the fertile soil of Rabi al-Awwal. May we water it with our tears, and may our salawat flourish into a garden of roses, and may each petal declare our love for the best of creation, Sayyidina wa Habibullah Maulana Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. May we become fragrant with the love of Rasulullah, perfumed with the scent of salawat, which carries a fragrance more beautiful than all of the perfume houses of Paris and Rome. This year, 2020, has been a very uncertain year for many people. But what this year has taught me is that we have to cling to the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when we cling to the rope of Allah, we're clinging to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When we follow the Sirat al-Mustaqim, we are following Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So I'm asking that we follow in the footsteps of the best of creation. Alhamdulillah. So I've been asked to speak about spreading tassawuf in the Western world. But before I begin, I think the first thing I'd like to say is I want to treat this statement more as a question. So the question is, how do we spread tassawuf in the Western world? But before I begin, I would like to share a few lines from Sayyid al-Qalb. I'd like to share from the Qasida of Sheikh Ibrahim, because I feel like the answer to this question is found in his words, and I will explain why. To spread tasawwuf is to live tasawwuf, and to live tasawwuf is to truly be drenched in the love of Rasulullah. One has to strive in the way of emulating Rasulullah. One has to love the best of creation and have that love embedded in their hearts. To truly transmit and to encourage people to follow a tariqah, we have to be people who are in pursuit of the love of Rasulullah. So I'm not going to recite, I'm just going to read some words. I want to say the qasida that I'm going to share from, the words I'm going to share, is a qasida that's often recited by a dear sister of mine called Sumayya. She always recites this qasida, and actually, her reciting it is really easy for me to learn. So I'm going to recite a few words about how Shaykh Ibrahim described Rasulullah, and I'll explain why this is important to my talk. So Shaykh Ibrahim says, Muhammad, Abdullah, Ahmad Aqiban, بحب الإمام الهاشمي أتشفع عليك أمين الله ناصر حامدا بشيرا نذيرا ماحيا الكفر أروع مكي ويا معقول حبي ومركزي فما في سواها سوى هذه البرية أسمع أيا جميع الخيرات يا من جعل فسلني بحبل الله يرى يتقطع عليك الصلاة الله ثم سلامه فإن فؤاد الإنس قد طهر أجمع عليك الصلاة الله ثم سلامه فعيش بدون الحب فيك مضيع. Shaykh Ibrahim is saying in this qasida that Rasulullah, he's saying about Rasulullah, he is my beloved and my center. I crave nothing but the guide of creation. O you who have gathered all virtues, O refuge of humanity, join me with a bond that will never be cut. Upon you be the blessings of God and then his peace. My heart is yours for all eternity. Upon you be the blessings of God and then his peace. Life without loving you is but a waste. Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Shaykh Ibrahim is the perfect archetype, but for ordinary people, to truly be a lover is not an easy affair. It is easy to say you are a lover. It is easy to think you are a lover. But the reality of loving the messenger is a station. It is a maqam that requires more than words. This year, my contemplation during the month of Rabi' al-Awwal is to do with this love of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And I've come to realize that to be from amongst his lovers is more than just speaking about it. It's more than just saying I am a lover. It is to follow. To love is not merely a claim that we make with our tongues. To love requires action. To love is to follow the one that you claim to love and act in a way that will bring pleasure to your beloved. And this is not easy. I have come to the conclusion that I am not a lover of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I cannot make that claim for myself because in reality, I know that I do not follow him in a way that he deserves to be followed. And in truth, I do not obey him the way he deserves to be obeyed. I have not given him my everything. I have not given him all of me. I am not a lover of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, but I want to be. And this desire to be a lover in this moment is a reason to be thankful. Now the reason why I'm starting my speech talking about love of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is because this is the answer to the question. If we want to spread the sweetness of tassawuf in the West, we need to embody the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. We cannot claim to be followers of the tariqah unless we've learned to love. And this is really what I want to talk about today. True love causes the lover to disappear, like a drop of water into the ocean. All that is left is the beloved. Hence the reason why our sheikhs teach us to finish ourselves in Rasulullah. Because once we disappear, the beloved will appear. Once we disappear, once our lamps gets out of the way, the beloved will appear. And once the beloved appears, we have the opportunity to bring the beauty of Sayyidina Muhammad with us wherever we go. The Prophet said to know me is to love me. So the question I am asking myself as a woman of tariqah living in the West is this. Am I doing enough to introduce Rasulullah to the people of the land where I live? Can they see Rasulullah in me? With Shaykh Ibrahim's examples, we are seeing the answer to our question. Shaykh Ibrahim says, if they depicted me in reality, they would see nothing but the beloved person in whom I am delighting. This is the answer to the question, how to live and spread tasawwuf in the West. And this is a challenge for us. People are spiritually malnourished. There is a drought in the West. People are thirsty for Allah, but they don't even know it. Substance abuse, suicide, depression are all consequences of a void that comes from lack of connection to Allah Ta'ala. People are suffering from a deep disconnect from the beauty of Allah. In the West, people are distrustful of religion and religious authorities. Many have been victims of religious abuse and have been fed religious dogma that tells them they are not good enough for God. The doors are closed and God does not want you. Many people, where I come from, have built up a resistance to Allah. They don't want to know Him because they think He does not want to know them. They don't want to be told that they are going to hell because many of them already feel as though they are living in hell. What many are looking for is comfort from Allah, the mercy of Allah, acceptance, and most importantly, people are looking for the love of Allah Ta'ala, which in my opinion is embodied in our beloved Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He is the key, He is the path, He is the door sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But unfortunately, many people have not been introduced to Him properly, and so they may never come to realize that Sayyidina Muhammad is the water that can quench their thirst. Even though religion is on the decline, spirituality is on the rise. More and more people are identifying as spiritual but not religious. And this is because people are looking for an experience. They want to feel God. They want to taste the sweetness of nearness. They want to experience the kind of divine love that makes your heart flood, tears leaking from your eyes, falling to the ground. They do not want the words of holy people looking down on them from a pulpit. No. They want to feel God. And what that means in reality is what we call in the Sufi tradition a dhawq, to taste. People where I come from want to experience God. Sufism, tassawuf exists within the realm of spirituality. For us as Muslims, we understand that tassawuf is the heart of Islam, but aspects of our tradition have been exported. So those who do not follow our way are familiar with Sufism because of poetry. Everybody knows Jalaluddin Rumi, everybody knows that the poet would have this, even if they don't know anything about Islam. The fruit of our spiritual tradition has reached millions, and this is very significant because poetry allows you to taste, poetry allows you to feel, and poetry touches your heart in a way. Rumi, a Sufi Muslim poet who is from Turkey, who's buried in Turkey, is the most popular poet in America, which shows you that there is an appetite for Sufism. So here is the opportunity for those who walk the Sufi path in the West. We have to try our hardest in whatever we can to be like our Nabi. We have to ask Allah to deposit His light and His beauty into our hearts and into our being, which is created from the light of Rasulullah in the first place. Once, I shared my poetry at an event called Love Muhammad. All of my poems were about Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I was yearning to be with him, yearning to be in the desert, yearning to be in Medina al-Munawwarah. When I came off stage, a female scholar went to the stage to speak. And when she stood on the stage, she spoke to me directly from the stage, and she said to me, Sukina, take Rasulullah with you wherever you go. When you travel the world, imagine Rasulullah is your companion. When you witness the beauty and majesty of Allah's creation, imagine you are seeing it with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. She told me, be with Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Live your life as though you're walking with him through this dunya. See creation through the eyes of Nabi ar-Rahmah. Imagine who we could become if we lived with Rasulullah in this way. To spread tasawwuf in the West is to live it, to embody it, and to actualize it. People are no longer interested in words, they are interested in action. And action is important. And we've seen this in the example of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, because Allah sent us the noble Quran. We have the words, we received the message, the words were compiled into a book. However, Allah Ta'ala also sent us Sayyidina Muhammad, who was an embodiment of the book. He was the manifestation of the word of God. His speech was Quran. His limbs were the pages. The dark pupils of his eyes was the ink So people get to know him and fall in love with him through us and come to follow his example because of love. I guess my point in conclusion is just to say that we have to live it. We have to be it. We can't just speak anymore. This Rajab hour for me is not about talking about love of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It's about being love of Rasulullah. If we want people to really know who he was, we have to be who he was. We have to live it. We have to follow. And this is an example that we see in our beloved Sheikh Ibrahim Yas radiallahu ta'ala anhu. So I don't know if I answered your question well, but my point is really this, that I don't know how to spread tassawuf, I don't know how to spread everything, but all I know is that if you want everything to spread, you have to be it, you have to live it. And I pray that Allah gives us the tawfiq to really be that, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Thank you.